For the rose petal topiary, I will need these materials: a pair of pliers, foam, dried and silk foam, a putty knife to cut the foam, a stick or a stem. I'm going to use actually a stem for the topiary, a foamed and mossed container, which you can actually see how to do it on our video, how to foam and moss a container, a rose petal garland, and sheet moss. So, first of all, oh, and I also have some hooks to make sure that the sheet moss stays in place. I'm going to cut the foam, and I will make it a square. So you can also purchase balls at your regular craft store, but I'm going to make my own ball. I'm just going to get the edges off. If I continue doing that, I will soon have kind of like a ball. Alright, well, it sort of looks like a ball, but I think for all intents and purposes it's going to work. With the sheet moss, I will wrap the ball and tuck it in place with these hooks, which you can buy ready-made or you can make out of wire, out of florist's wire. A little bit messy, but it'll look really pretty. I think it's important to not to make the ball really big, because otherwise it'll give you an extremely large topiary, which maybe you want, maybe you don't. Alright, so our little piece of foam is now a mossed ball. Actually, you can use some of these just to lay around or put in a bowl. They're very, very pretty and easy to make and very natural looking. Put this up a little. All right. Next, I am going to wrap this garland around the ball. And since this garland is wired, it's going to be very easy to do. It doesn't matter where you start. You just go around the ball. I know that some people prefer to start with a topiary in place, but somehow I sometimes don't get things straight, so I prefer to do it at the end. So I was saying, this is very easy to do and it takes no time to do it. All right. Here's the ball. Once again, this would be a nice ball just to lay in a bowl or on the table or on a side table. All right, so I'm going to stick the smaller end of the stick into the container, and here I have the larger one that I'm going to actually stick into the ball. So first of all, let's glue the tip, maybe about an inch, no more than that. And anywhere in this bowl, let's stick it in. So now you have almost a petal topiary. The next thing is to glue the other end. And now that you know that your topiary is centered, you can insert it into your container. How tall you make your topiary is really your choice. Maybe for the bottom, I will take a couple of loose petals and I will just glue them at the bottom here, like they just fell. And you can wrap some twine or some twigs around your topiary trunk. So what do you think? I think it's done. Really easy to do, and what a nice centerpiece, especially if you have maybe 2 or 3 for a very romantic evening. So I hope you had fun watching this video, and until next time, this is Dana with Flowers by Design.